What's up, all? We got a few different videos going on. We're going to be putting out in the next couple days. It's a week off at work, but we are pushing out some updates so that everyone comes back to some well updated software. First one we're going to start with is Enscape. So this is the latest download, 4.14. So we're kind of going to go through making this deployment. This one's fairly easy. You need a config file of just kind of what's going on, some of your options, what you want installed. Pretty simple. Your locale, the root folder you want it to go into, and then what add-ins you want. We don't use ArchiCAD or Rhino, so those are at 0. We're Sketchup and Revit, so those are at 1. Vectorworks, set it to what you want to. You can always change this, so if you do suddenly have something, you can change this and do another rollout. I just logged in, so a bunch of things are running, but that's the config file you'll need. It's kind of like the answer file. And then we will do our PowerShell script. So this one's pretty simple. You can see we're just calling the exe, no GUI to be displayed, accepting the EULA, and then pointing to the config file. All you have to do. Also setting the quiet command so users don't see anything. Big thing here is if the add-in is active, so if Revit or Sketchup is open, the install won't succeed. It'll just try again after they're closed. So, we'll usually set this to run at night and then send out an email like, hey, restart your computer so they can install without programs in the way. But this one I've already kind of run and packaged, but wanted to walk through it. The other big things here will be the registry key that we use. The nice thing with the Enscape is it doesn't change, so we'll bring those up. So if we look at our registry, you're going to go to the uninstall keys, but Enscape just has its own as like a standalone. So it'll always be this. It's been this for like every version, which is great. So really you can keep your target always the same and just change your version number to match kind of what you're rolling out. So we will target this and then update our records. I've already built this app. So I'm going to kind of show you what we'll do as kind of an update over in Intune. You can see we kind of put this out last night. People who left their programs open are kind of here in the failed. It'll start to pick up steam as people get back online and run. So there's that. We can go to the properties. We just copy in the release notes for description, put the version. Your uninstall command is going to come right from your registry key. It's always right here. So you just paste that in. That way if anybody needs to uninstall to let it reinstall, it's pretty straightforward. We're going to call the PowerShell script we created. So that's there. And then you're going to add your groups. We just deploy to all devices, block our conference rooms, and make it available for all users. Again, if someone needs to kind of reinstall. So you can go in here. You can see we uploaded our output file, and just to show you all, we have that here. You can see my Enscape package was just under a gig, so about 742, 43 megs. So that's about the size of what we'll deploy out. You'll upload that here, especially if you have a previous one you're just kind of editing and going. You can see we're calling our PowerShell script and putting in the uninstall. Only requirement is 64-bit really. Our detection rule is our registry key, which we pointed to earlier. When we updated this, because the key doesn't change, we just changed the value here. And that's kind of it. You kind of upload, save, and your users are off and running. So it makes it pretty simple, pretty easy for you to get Enscape kind of rolled out to everybody, and you're off to the races. So that's kind of it for this one. Thanks all.